Hey, welcome to our fundraiser for our new play, Last Man Out. Right off the bat, I want to thank you for checking out our video. We're going to tell you a little bit about our play and our process and why it's so imperative that people like you invest in the future of theater. My name is Benjamin Hawthorne, and I'm the director of Last Man Out, a new play being produced by my theater company, The Dotted Elk.
Dotted Elk is a theater company that Ben and I started a little while ago. It's a non-profit theater organization. We focus on expressing ourselves through theater because it's the only thing that really gives us purposes in our lives.
That's my writer, Gregory Paul Thomas. And we believe what we have to say is going to be relevant to today's society and world. You see, we have a vision, and that vision is something that we're unwilling to compromise.
A vision is the expression of thought and creativity through theater. Art has been historically on the edge of social and political waves, and to us, getting the entire writing and production process done in a collaborative ordeal that captures the essence of live storytelling is the best way to maintain that edge.
Greg and I have been working with a group of extremely talented actors on Last Man Out. What makes this different from other plays you might see is our process, something the two of us and the rest of our crew and cast believe in immensely.
I've written plays the standard way, sitting alone with my thoughts in the paper, and while the end product is something I'm happy with, I found that standard techniques in the modern world seem to be going the route of printed fiction. Boring, dead, only one side of the story being told, that of the writer.
But the last thing Greg and I want to do is tell a one-sided story. The more facets there are to a story, the more the truth is able to peek over the surface of the words and escape into the audience's mind.
We recognize that theater is an art that should be multifaceted. It should be something that lives so vividly it becomes immortal. Staying true to this process above all other things creates a beautiful outcome each and every time we've done this.
He's not sane enough to make that choice!
Since when is sanity a prerequisite for suicide? Woo!
Greg and I found that our visions collided a few years ago in college. We put up the first play he ever wrote at 42nd Street in Manhattan Rep Theater, and the second at St. Mark's in the Village.
The second play that we put up was actually the first under our banner, The Dotted Elk. The company was formed out of appreciation for the same theory of collaboration and a love for our muses and a love for theater.
What really brought us together in this was our similar driving forces. For me, it was my grandfather, who just passed away recently.
And for me, it was my grandmother who died around the same time. The two are actually the meaning behind the name Dotted Elk.
There was something special about the first time we worked together, and both of us silently understood that. We both felt that this was an artistic relationship that was meant to be. So we formed
The Dotted Elk.
Damn it, Greg, how are we going to get anybody to give us money with the bad acting like that?
Thankfully, we're not the actors.
The bottom line is that we're bringing the live back into live theater.
We've cast the play based around my fully formed idea, and then I'm putting the idea onto paper as rehearsals proceed.
That means plot changes
Live rewrites.
and an overall better experience for the audience.
Not to mention a better play altogether.
That's subject to opinion.
See what I have to put up with here?
Anyways, we need your support to keep the type of theater that we envision alive.
We're the only ones doing something like this on our own here in New York City, and in my personal opinion, that's something worth working towards. So we do.
Here's the part where most will say, but unfortunately we can't do it without blah blah blah. We're not going to say unfortunately, or anything of the sort. We're very fortunate. We're fortunate enough to be able to pursue our vision in the way we want to be surrounded by so many talented actors, crew members, and supportive mentors and professional peers.
But most of all, we're fortunate enough to live in these times where people like you can help keep true art alive. We've been fortunate enough to make our mark on the New York City theater scene so far, but now we'd like to give you a chance to make your mark along with us.
By helping us bring this play to life, you'll help keep New York City alive.
Not to mention raise money for some great charities like the Wounded Warrior Project, various mental health and suicide foundations, the Elizabeth Taylor AIDS Foundation, and quite a few others.
You didn't tell them what the play is about.
I thought it'd be too depressing.
Let's let them decide.
Well, the goal isn't depression, but rather to bring something that's hard to talk about to the forefront of discussion.
Even though it causes more deaths each year than car accidents.
Those numbers are rising at an alarming rate.
Suicide.
It's hard to talk about, even hard for us to mention.
But we have to. We have to raise awareness and make it okay for people to talk about it.
1 in 12 teens have already attempted suicide, and many succeed. The numbers are even higher for adults as they face the realities of a downturned economy.
So we asked to make a choice not just to help us, but to help all humanity. Help us bring attention to something many are scared to talk about because of social and religious taboos.
Because we're all human, and the only way we personally know how to help is through this play. We're going to be donating portions of ticket sales to raise awareness for a host of issues that can lead to suicide. We're doing this because it's all we can do. Our commitment to theater is a commitment to the human race. There's this intense pull about our process, about live theater, that makes it so urgent yet fleeting at the same time. You'll never see what you just saw again, even if you see the same show later that day. There's no replay. You can't pop it in the DVD player. The emotions are there, they're real, and then they're gone, just like life. It's exhilarating, depressing, and personally, it makes me want to write and quit writing all at the same time. Theater is the perfect vehicle to bring a scary topic to the forefront of discussions, because just as writing can make me not want to live anymore, mostly it's all I live for.
And we all need something to live for every now and then. Thanks for your time.
And all for your donation. We have quite a few rewards where we donate our time and talents to helping people like you out, especially if you're a model or actor.
And if not, please share this with someone you think might be just as passionate about some of the stuff that we are.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Get the fuck out of here! Oh, Dave!
Don't stop fucking saying I'm just a kid. You guys are clearly just as messed up as I am.
You think you hit some magic switch where you just become an adult when you're done? Happens to Matt? And what do you think is going to happen to you after tonight? You are straight. You are killing me here! Come on! This is the place you wanted, right? I think you were all out of your bad shit, huh? I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I